What's happening, Big K Beezy? We here to talk real quick. So, anyways, in any days, we here to talk about this Adam22 4 extra situation. You know, eons ago, these 4 extra was at no jumper, everything was cool. I believe he was doing some firecracker stuff and his hand got fucked up with this and that and third. Then it turned into some other beef with him and Adam22. And it gets to the point that Adam22, I know this little fucking divorce shit you and Lena was doing was a little bit of a hoax. I still, hacker or not. See, and this is the thing I don't like about these niggas. And no shade to Adam21. I guess shade, if you will. Like, I'm not saying don't get your money, but the fact y'all looking at us like, bro, this was a hoax, we wouldn't do this. Is like, y'all niggas have done some shit that, yeah, we would believe y'all niggas would do a fake divorce. Like, come on. Y'all looking at it like, come on, y'all be doing some publicity stuff. Y'all be doing some shit. So don't look at us when we sitting over here like, oh, these niggas is capping for real. Like, nah, this is a real thing. Like, we got a stalker and shit like that. Or somebody, they on some bullshit with us. It's like, really not. Really not. Nigga, I seen Jason Lil beat your ass. Nigga, that wasn't a fight. That was a money play. You know, to this day. The niggas who paid for that shit, I feel bad for y'all niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I got that shit for the frisky. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't much of a fight. Imagine paying your hard-earned money just to see that. That little mess. But anyways. Apparently, I don't know if 4Extra was doing an interview, a live stream, or YouTube, whatever the fuck he was talking, or who he was talking to. He says he wanted to unalive Adam22 at the height of their beef. Now, again, there could have been some business and contractual shit behind the scenes. And again, some loyalty aspects. Because Adam22, and this is my thing with Adam22, he's a businessman, and I will give him that. But I feel like sometimes he tries to do this business acumen shit like, yo, I was paying him, I was doing... You dealing with street niggas. They move differently. And I feel like sometimes he doesn't get that. It calls back to the whole AD fallout. And shout out AD and everything they got going in that community. I tune in from time to time. I like ADs. I like a guy fuck. Right. AD's whole thing like, yo, the way you went about certain shit, bro, you was on some bullshit. And you gotta understand, like, yeah, you running a business and it's fair. You do have to have some of these conversations with some of these niggas. And it's just business shit. Doesn't mean I don't like you, I don't fuck with you. But even at the same time, there's a way to go about some shit. There's no way, because I remember he was telling a story like he had to explain to Lena, like, yo, bro got the stick on him here because you know he a street and he got ops or what he is, so he gotta have the gun with him. And I'm like, Adam, this is a place of business. Listen, the bullshit y'all niggas got going on outside of here, I don't really give a fuck about. Respect. Like, you my mans, I want you to make it on to the people you love, but my nigga, not at my place of business, I be doing podcasts and shit. I don't need no drama, no niggas shooting no other motherfuckers over here. That would have been the first thing. Now, yes, there's exception to the rules, but nigga, you want security to walk you to the car? If I think you're that much of a talent, I'll get there for you, nigga. What? Nigga, after you done the show, nigga, as soon as you pull up the security outside, we will escort you inside the building. You chilling and doing your thing. We'll pat down niggas that come for the interview. Whatever make you comfortable. If I value you as a talent that much, I think you're very good. On-air personality, hey, I could do that for you. But some of this shit, like, these niggas be having squabbles. I was just like, it got to the point this shit was a reality show. So again, we gonna talk about what Big Extra talk about. I feel like Adam don't know how to deal with street niggas. And see, that's the thing. From coming from the BMX wave till now, and I do have a respect for Adam22 with what he built, but there's times where he be clout chasing like a motherfucker. He do. And number two, he don't know how to handle it. Like, it literally looks like you hire crash out niggas, use them up, and then you just let them go. Like with the whole, I don't know if you in Crip Mac in school, I think y'all cool now, but the original Crip Mac situation when he got locked up, this 4Extra situation. Now you be burning bridges with niggas. I don't understand how. And again, you gotta deal with some of these niggas differently, bro. Cause it has happened too many times you have dealt with some of these street niggas that's like, the way you went about something or a loyalty play wasn't the whole T-Roy. Fucking, what's my nigga name? Oh, no, don't do this, bro. I call this nigga T-Roy. Nah, hold on. Back on Fig. What's my nigga name? Back on Fig. I need to know my nigga name. But when AD left the first time, and my nigga was like, I ain't doing that shit without AD. What's my nigga name? Oh my god. I hate when this happens. Bro, I forget a nigga name, bro. T-Rail. Fucking hell. Yeah, so, bro, and the nigga was moving loyal to AD because he didn't want to do the show without him. I hope it's the, what's it called, At the End of the Day show. I hope it is. But even with that being said, bro, like, it's just crazy as hell. It's really crazy. But I feel like you gonna hire these street niggas, bro. You gotta know that these niggas play by a different set of rules. You running the business, and yeah, they here, they trying to make money business-wise or whatever have you. You showing them how to, but at the same time, you some street niggas and they got some different principles that you don't acknowledge. And that's where, yes, at some point we do have to look at you, Adam, like, yeah, you hiring a lot of these niggas. And you could say they're dumb or whatever, but at the same time, they playing by a different level of rules and you keep hiring these niggas. So what the fuck going on with you then? At some point. And to this day, like I said, the nigga I really would want this nigga to really apologize to is House Phone. That shit was bullshit. Just me. Anyways. 4Extra and Adam22 had a turbulent history over the past year, and now the two are hashing out their difference. They spoke with each other, so Adam22 has found himself at odds with numerous and current former No Jumper hosts. Some feel as though the disrespect for his talent has simply gotten out of hand. The 4Extra situation is a prime example of this. 4Extra was a former host on No Jumper who lost numerous fingers in a firework accident. That was crazy as hell. I seen that shit. It was a tragic situation. Although Adam22 made light of it on his podcast to add insult to injury, Adam laughed about it alongside 4Extra's enemy. That's crazy. See, and that's what I'm saying. If you my man, you my employer, my nigga. That's crazy. This subsequently led to a very public falling out in which 4Extra and Adam22 made diss tracks about one another. Adams was infamously called Fireworks Safety Tips. Recently, 4Extra was back on No Jumper where he got to hash things out with Adam. It was here that he outlined his feelings and why Adam's mockery hurt him so much. Yeah, like I can't be over here, you my mans. Cause this is why I'm thinking 4Extra thought this was my mans, bro. I lost fingers to this shit. Now, you know there's some niggas you interview and I don't fuck with. Cool, you run a podcast, I understand you're gonna interview some niggas. No, that is rappers or whatever. You laughing with them because I lost my finger. Ain't no how, ain't no way. 4Extra notes that Adam's diss track really set him over the edge. He even admitted that there were times where he wanted to unalive Adam. Despite these admissions, Adam didn't really acknowledge the hurt feelings. Instead, he continued to make fun of the situation, asking 4Extra if he thought the diss track was hard. It's yet another example of Adam22 using friends and former friends for content instead of being apologetic. 4Extra was vulnerable in that moment, and in the end, the whole thing was played off as one big joke. At this time, it remains to be seen whether 4Extra will stick around the No Jumper orbit. No matter what, we can't help but empathize with someone who lost their fingers in a tragic accident. Listen, 4Extra, even though, yes, Adam, I don't... certain ways how he goes about things, I just don't fuck with, personally. But 4Extra, I don't know what the fuck he was doing with them firecrackers. Again, you didn't have to do all that shit, but again, you did it, whatever. But yeah, Adam, the way you go about certain things, I just don't fuck with, me personally. But again, I digress. But honestly, we could sit here and talk about if Adam22 just uses urban people. We can have this conversation. Multiple people have had this conversation before, but hey, what do y'all think about this? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ did while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, and hype. You trying to hear a little bit more, you heard me? And I'm gone. Slime Zone, peace out, L's gang. Aye.